welcome back to my channel. So today we are looking at the Retro-Sonic Distortion. Now you might remember Retro-Sonic for their Tube Screamer clone. It was one of their big pedals, as well as their CE1 clone. Now this is the older series silver, they are now black. I'm not sure if there's any differences, at least with the distortion, but this is the older silver one. So this is the Retro-Sonic Distortion. It is basically a big box Proco Rat. Now, it has the original tone control from the original Proco instead of the filter, which is basically the filter but works where boosting it brings you more highs, cutting it cuts the highs. It has a 3-way toggle switch. So I think that gives you the symmetrical distortion of the original Rat, asymmetrical distortion, and LED clipping. Now, according to the manual, it's in that order, but to me, this sounds like this is the LED clipping because it's louder. But, you know, great sounds either way, and you've of course got distortion and level. I'm playing my Parente T Type again through my Frendel Hotbox AC15 and Looper line cab mic'd up with SM58s and my PRA 628 MK2 from Superlux. I'll start with a clean tone and then we'll go through some of the different sounds. So you see there I was adjusting the tone while adjusting the distortion. I found as you crank the distortion up, it gets a lot thicker and bassier, so you need to add more tone in. And with the gain down low, you need to cut it there. So I'm going to put it at 12 o'clock for kind of your hard rock and distortion, and we'll go through some different tone settings. Okay, so now let's go through the different clipping modes. So I'll keep it all again at 12 o'clock. I might just bring the tone down a little bit to get a nice thick distortion, and I'll go through the clipping modes. I think my favorite is the middle one. It is a bit louder though, so let's go to the end one and add some more level, a bit more tone, and okay, now I'm just going to switch to my Les Paul copy so you can hear how it sounds with humbuckers. Now there's plenty of gain on tap and it gets pretty woolly as you turn it up. So with humbuckers I'd keep the gain below 12 o'clock. Okay, so I've got my Les Paul now and I have it set like this, middle position, gain down a bit, tone just past halfway. And now for a more kind of lead tone. Last, we will try using it. I'm going to use it on the middle mode with the distortion down, tone down a bit and level up as a bit of a booster. So I'll bring up the gain on the amp. We'll have it as so. Sweet, so that was the Retro-Sonic Distortion. It basically has all your rat needs in it. Now it's a little bit more well behaved, I think, than a lot of rats I've heard, but it has kind of more tone and more scope with the tone control. Now it's not a cheap pedal at all. Now I got this one second hand, so I got a pretty good deal on it, but new they retail fairly high, especially for a rat clone, considering all the Chinese rat clones out there, plus then you've got the actual Rat, the made in China one now, and then there's a new deluxe Rat, I think, I can't remember what it's called, which has the switching options like this does, a few different options. So if you're just getting into the Rat game, there's plenty of cheaper ones you can try. There's, you know, you don't need to spend this much money on it to get that general Rat sound. But if you want something more refined and, you know, built well, and you like this, then it is a great option. Of course, like I said, this is the grey version. They all come in black now, but I don't think there's any different in the circuitry of the distortion. And if you want to go crazy, there's some crazy Rat pedals like dual stacked Rats and Rats with 3-band EQ and all that. So like the big muff world, the Rat world is something else where you can go through thousands and thousands of different pedals and figure out which one you like. This is a taste of this one. Hope you've liked it. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.